Have you ever been addicted to drugs or alcohol or a person? Or have you ever been a loved one of someone who's been addicted to any of these? Well, if so, then listen up, because I'm going to tell you a little story about my unique experience with both sides of the spectrum. Now, my background is I spent 28 years in alcohol addiction, minimal drug use, but also in relationships that were addictions themselves, i.e. trauma bonds. Now, being 3.5 years sober from alcohol and helping countless people find their own way to sobriety, I can now start to understand the other side of the dynamic. But when you're the person that's in addiction, you're just doing everything that you can possibly do to escape the pain of whatever happened to you or escape the fear of whatever's bothering you. You know that you're hurting the people around you. You know you are and you don't want to, but you can't control yourself because you don't have any other understanding of how to feel better. And you're using whatever your vice is, including another person, to make yourself feel better in these moments. You get addicted to these cycles of escape and clarity, where you escape to not feel, and then you come down from your high or your buzz or your relationship, you detach from it for a while, and then you feel the clarity and all the things that you don't want to feel through or you don't know how to feel through, so you go right back so you don't feel. And it starts out as just a way to cope, and it becomes your pattern, and then it becomes your lifestyle. And then before you know it, you're confused and have no idea how you got here or how to get out of this cycle. Find yourself unable to deal with the moments of clarity where you're forced to feel all of these things through that have happened that you're trying to escape from. You, the loved one, are there trying to arm yourself with the knowledge and the know-how and preaching to them and projecting on them what they need to do or how they need to handle themselves. Only, as I've found out now too, that you're coming from a state of emotion. Your intentions are great and you do love them and you do care about them, but you care too much. You care too much to be able to help them effectively. So what really needs to happen is you withdrawing and setting boundaries for yourself, for them, so that they can get the help that they really need. Because you, as the loved one of the addict, are only doing more damage to them, creating more resentment, more stress, more cortisol, more shame and guilt that they do not want to handle or they do not want to consume, because they're already consumed with so much. And at the end of the day, you both just end up frustrated with each other and burning bridges and saying things that you might not want to say or shouldn't have said or are going to regret after the fact. So just remember that you, the lover of the addict, are not wrong in identifying their capabilities, their potential, their love, their compassion, their actual want to take care of what they need to take care of, but you are not capable of helping them. You could be the greatest psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist, you could be the best life coach on the planet, but when it comes to your own loved ones, you are going to have a different dynamic with them than you would with anyone else. So keep encouraging them, keep setting the intention, keep reminding them of how amazing they are and how amazing they could be. But make sure they're getting the proper help and you're not destroying their progress by belittling and shaming them more. And then seek the help necessary for both of you to heal and overcome this addiction. If you need help, click the link in my bio. I'd be more than happy to help you with relationship, drugs, alcohol, addiction, whatever I can do. Give me a holler.